What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Jay bringing you a brand new video today, and today we're talking about some crazy stuff. We're talking about FaZe, we're talking about FaZe Clan, we're talking about Grace, we're talking about FaZe Rain, and all the drama that's kind of recently been hitting the fan, you know, in gaming and esports. You know, I figured that I would make this video. Not that anybody that's watching this really knows who I am. That's totally cool. I'll keep the intro short and sweet. I'm 26 years old, been following FaZe for forever, it seems like. When I was in middle school, I was watching those guys, and you know, it's funny because most of them are the same age as me, a lot of the OGs. I really related to all of them. Felt like I knew them, even though they were far away from me. And, you know, everybody related to each other in the world of gaming back then as well. Call of Duty, and we were all there. So if you know what I'm talking about in terms of that, that's why I've decided to make this video today, because I feel like I have some perspective as an OG FaZe fan, as well as a team owner. I own a small gaming team. It's called Team Vove. We don't have any esports side, but we're just a team of passionate creators. And I've been through plenty of ups and downs throughout the last 4 years of owning that team. I just figured I'd make this video today to offer some insight on what I think needs to happen with FaZe, kind of my opinion on everything that's going on. If you guys like the video, drop a like, subscribe to the channel. I have a lot of new stuff coming out and planned and put in the work. So like I said, let me base this off the history a little bit. With the most recent pickup with Grace, you know, in my opinion, you know, it kind of sucks that she is kind of put in the crossfire here of what's happening, right? Like it wouldn't have mattered whether there was another recruit. You know, the same kind of backlash would have come out. Regardless, the community's, you know, obviously fed up with the way things are, and everybody knows, just like I know, that like the OGs need to take control of the team again, right? And I don't know how that's gonna happen. If any of you guys are watching this video, geez, guys, if any of you guys are actually watching this video, any of the OGs out there, dude, I don't know what's gotta happen to make that possible, but everybody's rooting for you guys, you know, and that's the fact. Another reason why I made this video is just simply because without FaZe, like, gaming is just like, without FaZe at a good spot, it never would be the same. Like, if FaZe was ever eliminated, it would just be weird, right? Like, I feel the exact way about Optic, you know, compared to what I feel about FaZe. You know, I grew up playing these OG COD games, you know, playing Modern Warfare 2. I was in 7th grade when that game came out. You know, I was watching a lot of YouTube at that time, believe it or not. Back when YouTube had the vertical format, you know, when you go to click on a YouTube channel, it was all vertical. It was beautiful, actually. There was a comment section and everything, and it was so cool. And back then, I was on Skype. I was designing a lot for YouTube channels like that, and I also had my own YouTube channels back then, and the passions never left, and it's crazy to see. So we need FaZe to get back on their feet there, and I'm hoping that man, the people that are in charge really realize what's going on here. I mean, the wildfire that is FaZe right now, that was, you know, really brought to life between the FaZe, you know, FaZe Rain and the Grace stuff. I mean, that was gonna happen regardless of who it was. Like, I'm gonna continue to say that. And I mean, I watched the FaZe Rain video. I'm sure most of you guys have. The way that she was pulling cards, I just couldn't believe what I was hearing. You know, the calling Rain sexist, and, you know, bringing up tweets for 2013. I mean, come on, man. Are you fucking kidding me? Tweets from 2013. It's just not right. And he did a great job in trying to explain that to her. You know, I obviously don't agree with some of the things that Rain said either, and I'm sure, you know, he understands what he said, and he already apologized for it plenty of times. Ain't nobody perfect, bro. Like, it just sucks that she was caught in the middle of everything, right? And it wasn't ever going to work out. I don't know if she's going to continue to be on FaZe or she's going to leave, right? Like, she took it out of her bio today, I believe, just from what I saw on Twitter today. And like I said, I don't know what's going to happen, but that's the first thing. Like, FaZe needs to get back the OG vibes, get the OG squad back together. Like, I'm fairly positive that most of those guys have never sold a share of the stock, the FaZe stock. And I mean, you know, obviously it's in the dumps, but, you know, maybe FaZe isn't a public company at some point, and the boys get the squad back. And, you know, from there, I think it's only good things, right? You know, them being involved is what the community wants. It's the way that FaZe is always gonna propel themselves. Over the last few years, the org has really kind of veered off from the base values, the core values, in my opinion, and kind of what we were used to seeing. That really starts with the recruiting process and who's coming in and how tight-knit they are to the team, right? Like, this all like matters. You know, at the end of the day, like, bringing somebody in that's been following for years, is a content creator, you know, has connections within the team, or maybe they've been around forever. Maybe they don't have those connections yet, right? Maybe they don't have FaZe members that follow them, or maybe they're not big enough in that aspect yet, but they've been around forever. They have, you know, obviously great potential, great value to offer FaZe, and they know the history, and they fit right in. Like, as far as women in FaZe, yeah, I think that FaZe needs more women, but they need women that have been grinding forever. There's plenty of them on, I mean, you can go on Twitter and find them, tons of them that not only are in the COD community, but that play other games and know everything about FaZe. They love FaZe for what it is, and they want FaZe to succeed, and that was their dream someday, to be a part of the team. There's plenty of those ladies out there that would love an opportunity to be a part of FaZe. And the reason I'm speaking on that is because, like I said in the beginning, I do own a small gaming team, and I started that in 2019. And honestly, without FaZe, you know, I wouldn't have started a gaming team, right? Like when I was in 8th grade, I started my first gaming clan. It was called iBite Gaming HD. I drew the logo in class. Realistically, it was from being inspired by all these other guys that I was watching on YouTube, you know, at the time. I was like 13 or 14. I don't even, I was so young. And we've had plenty of awesome women on Team Vogue throughout the past 4 years. Like awesome ladies. I do think that FaZe is missing that aspect, but I also think that they need to do it for the right reasons. And what they've been doing recently is not for the right reasons. Everybody can see right through that shit. I mean, it's crazy. So, you know, the PR stunts, the tweets that have been going out recently, man, all of it's gross. Everybody's seeing right through it. And to be honest, you know, a lot of this stuff that Rain is talking about is just so crystal clear that, I mean, they continue to be stupid over there. I mean, it's going to get worse. It might get worse before it gets better, but this is the trials and tribulations that got to happen in order to hopefully get those guys back in charge and get this thing going back up to the moon, you know? So, man, I thought I'd just talk for a little bit. I feel like I rambled a little bit. I don't know. I'm so passionate about this space too. There was, I went for FaZe 5. I've been making videos for a long time. I'm not the biggest creator in the world, but I do feel like I have a lot of insight when it comes to stuff like this in the space. You know, I'm on here. You know what I mean? This is what I do full time. Stream, videos, run the team, and now newly, I'm starting a fitness gaming clothing brand called G-Reps. And we got samples coming in hopefully in the next couple weeks, and I'll be doing a YouTube video on that, unboxing all of the clothes. I'm super excited. If you want more information on G-Reps, I'll put a link to the Twitter and the Instagram below. Those of you guys that are into fitness and gaming out there, would love to have you on board. It's been your boy, Hurry. If you like to, you know, hear me ramble from maybe an outside perspective, you know, consider dropping a sub of the channel. Really appreciate you guys. Really love the space. Really love the gaming scene. Always have. Time's flying, man. It's 2023. I'm 26 years old. I don't know what's going on anymore, but I love the stuff. This is what I want to do, and it's very apparent. It's very clear. So thank you guys for everything, and watch the whole video. Well, shots to you, man. You guys are real for that. And hey, it's been your boy Hurry, and I'll see you in the next one.